Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we're preparing for the final class trial.
We're all gonna die, man.
We
End
are.
is near.
Yep, it's pretty much over.
At least we can take Byakuya down.
We get to take Byakuya down. I guess I'm the first one this time.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared?
Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
And just like she said, Byakuya. Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence, and it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
you called for me and so I appear.
What?
I'm late! I think that's what she said.
Was that? Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to read it. Strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, damn it. Ooh, here am I. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. So he must have gave them some other information that we didn't get.
That could be. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm going to win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This'll be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed.
I'm really annoyed by the fact that it's like, come on, like, we're not guilty.
Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd.
Well, I mean, but think about it from their perspective. We aren't in any of, like, the photos or stuff from their past.
But
We
it's
came out of nowhere.
obvious, and Byakuya's not a fucking idiot.
Usually.
I don't know. It's annoying because it's like, this is the third time. Come
yeah.
on.
I don't disagree with that.
Like, they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
It
however,
might not.
But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial.
You're right. I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator.
Down we go.
I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend deeper. Oops, I don't know what I did.
It's all deeper, 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 deeper.
All right. Why is it going super fast? I closed my eyes and sight fell away. And all sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes.
Whoa.
This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yoo-hoo!
It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin. Alright, so... What is... No. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, set skills. I don't think we can do anything else. Nope,
No.
we got nothing. Okay.
Since this will be the final class trial,
Of course you have.
I've come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment.
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
I would say that needs to be. You should say the Mastermind should kill themselves.
Right, I was just thinking that.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the Mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the Mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Oh,
I'm
God.
right, aren't I? I knew it.
Well, we're off to a fantastic start.
About like the last time.
Yeah. Group photo, places to check, Headmaster's e-handbook, okay?
You guys have all been working together, haven't
This
you?
could be the picture, I bet you.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Huh?
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait.
Did they
hold
Photoshop
on. This
each
doesn't
person
make any
out of that
sense.
picture?
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oops. What was the button? That's not what I
Oh
meant.
no!
All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap Monokuma set. He set up so we suspect each other, and I have something that proves it. It's the group photo.
You guys have all
Get rid
been
of that.
working together,
There you go.
haven't you?
I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves everyone.
What?
I remember
Wait,
it's gonna spin.
hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the
So,
three of us
everyone has a
each
group
have
photo
that
that...
kind
No,
of-
why is it... What? Why isn't it firing? Yeah, no, I got... Why didn't it fire the first time?
You guys have all been. I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves
I
everyone.
just like them talking really fast.
Oh, they sound like chipmunks. It's fantastic.
Alright.
Nope.
No,
Evidence.
What does it want? It won't let me fire. I'm not holding the button down.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
There's no other way.
coincidence.
I don't
Evidence that
understand.
proves
Is it
every-
glitched?
What? This doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of us each have that kind?
There you go.
I just like light tap the button. Alright.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Aha.
With the picture you have, I'm in it.
So we were at
That
this
can't
school
be
before.
right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the
There's
only one
Makoto.
not in it.
Oh, so it's not the same picture, but he managed to get pictures that had everyone except...
Yep, I just counted. There's 15 people in that picture.
I figured it as much, in which
Hero,
case...
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. Pretty important evidence.
It's not, though. There's Makoto.
15.
Yep. You know what's weird? All right. I'm trying to keep an eye on Mukuro and Junko.
She's always facing away. I wonder if
Or
they're twins.
her face is covered. Oh, that would be interesting.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
Oh my
We've
god.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The Mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the photos, and that person is the one who got the photo.
I got it!
I got it.
In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing.
You look at
In the
Junko's
picture
turned away
Hina
from
got,
there.
Yeah.
She's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro
Yep.
got,
She's
she's
turned away.
the only one missing.
You can't see her face.
In any of the pictures.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Junko's face is hidden.
Oh, it went by too fast. I didn't get to find her.
Monokuma gave each of us a group
She was getting
photo
splashed in the
which
face.
That person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
You sure did, dummies.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time?
I'm assuming right now he's probably going to talk about Mukuro, but I think it's that Junko's facing away.
Yeah.
It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Nope, there she is getting splashed in the face.
Yeah. Mukuro's off to the side. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. I like that Aoi's the lifeguard and Sakura punching the fish. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Somehow I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo's been updated.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
No!
No!
Trying to trick
me,
me with
teacher,
such
I'm ever
an
so
obviously
smart.
fake photo. I'm still
It's
pissed
not
about
fake.
that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, no, no. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Which one are we doing? Hangman's Gambit.
They have memory problems, but
Amnesia.
yeah.
Yep, there's the E. S.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Understand?
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
Does it?
As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures.
The locker. Hero's locker?
The locker of the DVD.
Oh, yeah.
Interviewed. Wow.
Wow.
That's
I would say
brutal.
that's DVD.
Yeah.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories
is totally stupid.
Oh, there's another one
Obviously.
spot.
All right, that's easy.
Finale. Yeah.
So it's just a matter of, that's why probably why they give you so many things. There must be more evidence in the picture that we all lost our memories. Okay, so yeah,
You're
it's gonna be
saying
there.
we all... Since when did this turn into some kind of...
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school,
Ever since I got to the school.
remember everything that's happened.
What?
Yeah, I don't think you hit it.
Oh.
So the idea
that we all lost
is totally stupid. Obviously.
Seriously?
Because it would have been wrong.
Since when did this turn
That's what I was
promise
expecting.
you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I
There you go.
remember
everything that's happened.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Objection.
Objection.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
I mean,
Absolutely.
probably.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing
Oh my
amnesia
God.
here.
I don't think amnesia lives or
To
breathes.
be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me, I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
Oh, we're gonna do
Am I right?
one of those
Oh,
time
no.
You
things.
sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
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 I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
That's what happened to us right when we came inside the
And
school.
this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
It's actually pretty key to the plot.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
Fair point, fair point.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Remember when we talked about somebody had to be controlling the bear while we were having these things? If we're all having a class trial right now, none of us would be the suspect.
That's a true point. Yeah.
And why has nobody said that?
I'm assuming that's gonna come up soon.
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
We were part of the tragedy.
There was a purpose.
Yep.
It all has to do with the original motive.
The original
You mean
motive.
the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each
No.
other?
No, the original reason that we were all
That
gonna stay
has
here.
something to do with the memories you stole from us?
Oh.
It sure
Well.
does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
Mukuro's not dead. I'm telling you, if I'm wrong
Right.
about this,
Okay, Monokuma control room, headmaster using handbook. All right.
So
Actually-
who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Monokuma control
Exactly.
room.
You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, that's wrong.
no,
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time, so there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
No, because who would be controlling it?
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Yep. Me
So if
remember
the
that part.
mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
Cuz! It's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind
Can we just say
himself,
because
right?
someone has to control Monokuma?
Well, I mean, we can. That's probably how we're gonna refute it. But
Aw, nuts! You got me.
it's hard to argue with that logic, though.
What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been
The other wounds.
the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
I can't believe out of 16 students, he's the idiot that we're left with at the end.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago, so they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
Thank you.
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh?
No.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
No, because that piece in the headmaster's file said she had no wounds.
Yep.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
What?
Come on. I mean, you think I'm
What?
not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Can we just keep Toko and Hiro from talking? It's the profile.
Yeah.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Right.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds.
There you go. No.
Why did it?
Are you
I
finished?
don't know.
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsey. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. Yeah. No, we got that.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it,
There you go.
obviously, she got all...
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, because it said it was remarkable that she didn't have any wounds.
No. Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
My God, it's Junko.
Yeah.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
It seems quite possible, and we will have to find out in the next episode.
If it's not Junko,
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.